Once upon a younger year, when all our shadows disappeared, the animals inside came out to play. Went face to face with all our fears, learned our lessons through the tears, made memories we knew would never.
Good morning, guys. How are you all doing today? So it's a bit of an early one today. Oh, a bit of an early one. Started a new job, so different working hours. Right, so I've just got to nip into the bank and then I'll get back to you guys. Right, I'm back. So, as you can tell from the title, there, or somewhere below there, you can tell what I'm going to talk about today, so. Right, so, the charity ride itself. It will start from Squire's Cafe in Newthorpe and will finish at Squire's Cafe in Newthorpe. But I've got to head down to London to get to the Ace Cafe and then come back up. So, starting off at Squire's, heading down to the Ace Cafe and then coming back up to Squire's. Some people think it's not a big deal, but as you can see, I'm on L plates, so that means I've got to stick to roads like this, which are A and B roads. So no motorways. The route. The time it'll take, I'm trying to do in less than 14 hours, including fuel and rest stops. So it's a bit of a challenge, but what would be the point in doing it if it wasn't? If it wasn't a challenge, why would I want to do it? So yeah, it's just over 400 mile in total. So I should really only have to top up with fuel once when I get down to London. But we'll see when it comes to the time. I'm planning on doing it in September sometime, so I've got plenty of time to let people know about it. And it was, I'd say, without a doubt, the easiest charity to choose. I'm doing it for the Yorkshire Air Ambulance. They need to raise £12,000 per day to keep both helicopters running. I mean, by anybody's standards, 12 grand a day is just wow. Well, that's for everything. That's parts for the helicopters, fuel, people's wages. But yeah, 12 grand a day. That is just. It's just an amazing amount of money they need to raise. And to say it doesn't get any government funding is quite ridiculous. It's a health service at the end of the day. It should be funded by the government, but for some reason they decide to send the money to other countries that don't need it, and we're left here having to do charitable things to raise money for things that we do actually need. But yeah, that's a whole different topic. I'll not get into that because I get a bit let's see. I've got strong views on the whole government thing, so we'll leave that there. So yeah, just a quick overview. A charity ride on my own in September, leaving Squires Cafe, heading down to the Ace Cafe in London and back up to Squires, all in one day. As little stops as possible and in a shorter time as possible, so I'm going to try and do it in less than 14 hours. And yes, it is a charity event, so I am raising money for the air ambulance. I have set up a GoFundMe page, so if anybody would actually like to donate anything, any amount, to be honest, I'm not going to ask people to donate like more than a £5 or more than a £10 or whatever. Just donate what you can afford. It's all going to the charity, so every little helps. So yeah, I've set a target of £1,000. It would be nice to raise enough to keep it running just for a day. But I don't think a 400-mile ride to London and back will raise enough, if I'm honest. It doesn't seem a lot, but you got to remember, guys, I've not had this bike long. I'm still getting used to it, and it is a sports bike, so a trip of more than 60 mile, you get a numb ass, yeah, and all the other things that come with it. Yeah, thank you. So yeah, I did a ride to Skegness. My arse were numb, my wrists were hurting, and I had pins and needles in my feet. So yeah, it's not the most comfortable bike to do it on, but as I say, what would be point in doing it if it were easy? So yeah, the GoFundMe page, I have set it up. It's gofundme.com /S2AYAA. But I will put the link in the description below, just to make it a little bit easier. So if you want to donate, just click the link in the description, and I'll just say thanks from me. I think that's it for today. So yeah, as always, ride safe, don't do anything I wouldn't do, and don't forget to keep the sticky side down. Catch you later, guys.